G'day guys, PBX here. I'm back and my wife tells me I play way too many video games and I'm having a bit of fun with Sony Vegas and just trying a few things, so you might have to bear with me. But today I bring you regular domination on firing range using MP5K rapid fire, flak jacket, sleight of hand, tactical mask, all pro. Pretty standard setup, probably my favourite setup in Black Ops. And I mean, I jumped on Black Ops. I played about 4 games the other night, and I couldn't actually seem to carry a team far enough to actually win a game, unfortunately. I kept pulling out. This was the highest amount of kills out of the 4 games. I certainly pulled out a couple of better KD games, but it was the same old story game after game after game, as that guy absolutely destroys me with his quickscope. The thing with it, playing solo with Call of Duty, it's certainly not something that's an option anymore if you want to keep your win-loss ratio going. And I mean, you see, this game here is a perfect classic example on playing solo. You can basically dominate the match. You can, you rack up a couple more deaths than what you normally would on a winning side. But I finished this game actually with 8 captures, and the next highest on my team had 1. And that's pretty much the carbon copy story of what happens when you play solo. I'm not sort of sure if it's because people tend to change their mindset when playing alone, and don't really care about playing the objective. Maybe they snipe a little bit more, fool around a little bit more than when they're playing in a party. But to me, I think it should be pretty much the other way around. I mean, if you're running in a party, you're not going to lose, so why do you care? Whereas if you're running solo, you really have to outperform everyone 3 or 4 times over to have a chance of winning. And it doesn't, of course that's not all the time. Of course you do get the good team every now and again, but the majority of the time, because you're coming up against full parties and things like that, games like this is pretty much the story of Call of Duty for me now. I want you guys to let me know in the comments below if you like watching this type of gameplay over something that's, a slightly better KD. I mean, I still had a fairly good KD in this game, but do you guys prefer to watch games where I'm doing my best to carry the team, just unable to get over the line in the end, or do you prefer to only see wins? Leave it in the comments below. It'd be interesting to see. I like these kind of games a little bit more. I love the feeling of carrying the team. I love the feeling of dominating the match. I don't really, like when you're playing solo, it doesn't really matter if you win or lose, I suppose. It's not really that upsetting. It's only Call of Duty anyway, so it's not upsetting at the best of the time. You see me own that guy like a boss. The thing is, though, is that when you're playing solo, you have the potential to get a few more kills than if you're playing in a party, because every shit teammate that you've got has the ability to not steal the rest of the kills per se. Get the fucking words out, you moron. If you're paired with shit people, you're going to get more kills. If you're paired with other good players, unless you happen to catch the spawn just right or something like that, it's constantly running around the map trying to find kills. Whereas, I mean, if you're up against a slightly better overall team, it seems to be the other way around. The kills seem to come to you rather than sort of run away from you. It's still a little bit frustrating, I suppose. It's still, certainly, you do like to see the win, especially if you're as an objective-focused player as I am. And you see that, I mean, with 8 captures compared to the rest of my team, I think between the rest of them or whoever's left who hasn't rage quitted, with who's left, they've only got 1 each. And that's, that's a little bit ridiculous. I mean, you can get 1 flag cap the second you jump into the game. Let me know what you guys tend to do when you're playing solo as well. Do you tend to be like my teammates here, the GDUFT, as you saw the title of the video? Goddamn useless fucking teammates. They're always good for a bit of a laugh. No, they tend to piss me off, really. let me know what you guys tend to do. Do you guys tend to back out of these lobbies? Because I know a lot of you wouldn't. I mean, I'm against rage quitting, but I certainly don't blame people leaving games, and you see the frame rate drop ridiculously there. I cut out the chopper gunner because it's like, it's the same old shit every time. I didn't really get a lot of kills with these chopper gunners. I think between the two of them I only got about 5 or 6 kills anyway, and the reason that was is because the entire other team was using Ghost and Stellas or Strellas or whatever the hell they're called, which is pretty standard by Black Ops these days. You learn to put up with it a little bit. You still run the Blackbird chopper gunner dogs because you can generally get them just about every single game. Are you guys, any of you guys playing Black Ops again, or are you stuck on Modern Warfare 3? Perhaps you're trying something a little bit different. I mean, I've only jumped on Black Ops here just to get you guys a gameplay to post up. Like to keep the Call of Duty content rolling because I understand that that's why a lot of you guys like to come to the channel. But certainly having a lot of fun with the game Warp that I've also got videos up of. If you guys haven't seen that pretty epic reaction, you see me see this guy's foot through the wall. Get out of the fucking corner with your Ghost, you bitch. Or at least move away from the wall and don't show your feet. What other games are you guys actually playing? Is it, is it any of the new releases, or have you gone back to any of the old Call of Duties? Are you playing PC or console? I like to have this channel more of a community involvement channel, so I do appreciate comments that are left. I try to reply to the majority of them if I can. Occasionally get a pretty dumbass comment. Nothing saying to you, Mr. Stiggy. Sometimes I get a dumbass comment, but I'm certainly happy to reply to them all, and certainly enjoy being involved with you guys that like my content. I'm going to start working on improving the video qualities. I'm going to start working on editing. I have the most epic video coming up very shortly. It's not a gameplay. I'm not going to give away too much, but it involves a few of my subscribers in a real life type video. So if you guys have managed to be with me in this commentary up until this point, you guys are going to be the only people that are going to know this video is coming, and I'm certainly having a lot of fun learning video editing. I'm certainly editing this video quite heavily. It's a kind of a montage, if you will, a real life montage, but it's kind of out there to prove a point that games are pretty awesome. I mean, we have to be the smartest athletes on the face of this earth. I mean, we can win battles, we can win things even without having to get off our asses and going for a run. So certainly enjoy being a gamer. I hope this video portrays that, and certainly have had some previous skills in some other industries as well. There's a little bit of a hint in the video, and if you work it out, you work it out, but if you don't, that's alright either way. Make sure you leave a like on the video. I'm running a test at the moment. The next video I do, I'm gonna ask you guys for likes at the start of the video as opposed to the end, and I'm going to see if I see any changes in the likes. I mean, a lot of you guys, I very rarely get bad feedback on the content, and I certainly appreciate that. It's just the fact of leaving that rating right at the end does really help the channel. It certainly, I mean, I'm going back on some old videos now. I'm upwards of, 800 views on a video, which is kind of pretty cool. 800 individuals have seen something that I've created. I certainly take a lot of pride in that. I also take a lot of pride in beasting in Call of Duty. I mean, a lot of people reckon it's not that hard, but if it's not that hard, then how come no one else can put up scores like this against full parties with a really ordinary team? The final score today is going to be a 60, what is it? We'll wait for it to come up, of course. A 68, and actually I can't even see it on my preview screen. 10, I think, with 8 captures and 3 defends. Certainly like to play the objective. Hope you've enjoyed the video. See you next time.